Channel again, and today I am going to cover another question in JavaScript basically because I got some DMs that cover some interview question of the JavaScript. Okay, so here is the question. It is given that we have given the function that is difference of sum basically, and difference of sum having two integers basically n and n as an argument we pass here. Okay, so n and n is a two integer basically. So we have to find the sum of all numbers in range from 1 to n. Okay, in range from 1 to n, both inclusive, that's are not divisible by n basically. So we have to find. So what we have to do from 1 to n, if I talk about 1 to n, these all are natural numbers basically. Okay, numbers should not be negative. These are called a natural number basically. And integral range lies between these. The integral assumption is given and should be greater than zero and should be greater than zero. They all are positive, never be negative. This is the basically the integral range of it. Okay. So what we have to do, we have to return, basically what we have to do in this, we have to return the difference. Okay, in the question it is given, return the difference of sum of integer are not divisible by n and sum of the numbers are divisible by n. Basically, we have to do just one thing, we have to return the difference basically between the number which is divisible by n or which is not divisible by n. Okay, and the output is input is basically given that is n equal to 4, m equal to 20. The sum of number divisible by 4, that is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. If we divide 20 1 to n number, like 1 to 20 basically, 1 to 20 number if we divide it by n basically, okay, by n. So in this number, what type of number basically come, that is like 4 is also divisible by 4, basically 8 is also divisible by 4. So these are the number we have to take the sum of it basically. Okay, the number which is divided by 4 basically in between 1 to 20, that we have to take the sum and that are not divisible, that is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19. We have to take the sum of that two and just we have to subtract, just we have to difference take the difference of it, and that will be our answer. That is 90. It is asked in the Barclay, basically the coding question, basically asked in the interview of Barclay, and it is very easy question. So I will provide you the how we write the code in the JavaScript basically. So just we have to create the function for it, and we have to pass two argument in that basically. So just pass the argument and let it be the sum zero, let sum to zero. We take two variable basically, that is sum one and sum two, and we assign the value that is zero basically. Okay, so what we do, we take a loop for it. The loop is run from I equal to 1 because m and n should be positive. Instead of taking 0, means m and n should be greater than 0. So instead of taking 0, we will go through with 1. Okay, so we will check with 1 because 0 divided by 4 is written 0. So instead of taking 0, we take 1 for it. Okay, and now we have to take I less than equal to m because the loop is run till m times. The m is given is 20 and m is given is 10 in the sample output. We can take any sample output, but in the question it is given. So we will take that. Okay, and after this, it will I plus plus and I plus one basically. Okay, now what we have to do in that, if 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 the condition take, okay, if I is divisible by 4. The and value is 4. I take the example of sample out input 1. Okay. So I modulus and basically equivalent to 0. Okay. And after this, what we do? We just do the sum 1 plus equal to I. Okay, basically. So basically it is like this, that is sum of multiple of n. Sum of multiple of n. Basically, sum of multiple of no, sum of multiple of n and not. That is sum of multiple. That is sum of divisible by divisible by n basically. Okay. So this is, and this also can be written like this as sum plus I. It is also written like this. So if and we take the else condition for it. So else condition is come sum 2 plus I basically. Okay. Then what we have to do? We have to take the difference of sum 2 minus sum 1. The reason is simple. Why we take the difference sum 2 minus sum 1? Because in the question it is given. Okay. So we have to return the difference between the sum of integer not divisible by n and with the sum of numbers divisible by n. Okay. So basically we have to take the sum of non-divisible minus divisible divided by not divided by minus divided by basically, and then we take the console dot log and find the difference of it. So we take the output 3 or 10, that is the second sample input, and just run it. So when we run it, we got the answer, that is 1. Okay. So what I am taking here, that is 3 or 10. What I do, I just initialize this condition for it. If and if n greater than 0 and or n less than 0, return invalid input or return 0 basically. Okay. For this I run this, and we still got the 1. The reason is the problem we face here, like in the if condition. Okay, inside the if condition. Okay, inside the for loop, we write the return statement basically. So we have to just delete it and write here and just run again. So we got the output, that is 19. So I hope you got this question. So I will explain you again for the we take the output now 4 and 20 basically. So we take this output and then we run it. Then we will also again get the output, that is 90. This is the simple version. Okay. So I hope you got what I'm trying to say. Okay. So in the question it is given, let someone is 0, let be initialize these values. So in the question it is given, just we take someone and some 0 because we have to add in the 0. Basically we like here if I do suppose I do 4 modulus 4, that will return me the 0 basically. Okay. That will return me the reminder, that is 0. Okay. So when I do that, so I just do the sum. I just take the sum 1. Okay. I just take the sum 1 and just do 0 plus 4 in. Okay. Now again it will come for the 8. Again after that same is happen, 8 will do the sum. Same for we do for the which is not divisible by. Okay, which is not divisible by, same we do for it sum 2. and we store the value in the sum1 and sum2. Okay, here the value is basically going to be stored, and then we take the difference of it, and then we got the output, that is 90. That is basically given in the. So I hope you like my videos. You can subscribe my channel. I cover lots of interview question in JavaScript in my channel basically, and I come up with a series of DSA in JavaScript. Apart from this, I have been solved around 1,000 lead code problems. I also come with uh, this series also. Okay, so I hope you like my video. So keep subscribe my channel, and see you in the next video.